Welcome to day 3 of the Max Out That Money Challenge. On the first day of the challenge, we talked about spending some time getting into the shoes and the minds of your boss in order to understand his or her perspective when preparing for performance evaluation, not just for you, but for the whole team that they're responsible for. Yesterday, on day 2 of the challenge, we talk about what the expectations are and have been in your role, looking at your job description, goals, KPIs, OKRs, whatever it is that you have, budgets, in order to understand what the expectations have been on you in your role. And today on day 3, we are going to talk about what you have actually delivered on, achieved, and how to package that in a way to show your manager that you are worthy of the goal of this challenge, which is to get that raise, land that promotion, and to max out that bonus. Okay, so hopefully after yesterday, you have cleared out what has been expected of you during this year or quarter when it comes to what you should be delivering on. Doing your job, right? That's what they're paying you for. So what is very critical here is to really look at the work you've been doing, the projects that you've been in charge of or working on, and you need to package them, really put them in a box and wrap them up with a little bow in order to make it easy to communicate and easy to understand what it is that you have done that would not have been done without you. So here, what I see a lot is that people say, I worked on this, I helped on that, I was a part of this. That's not very powerful language, as I'm sure you can tell. No one cares if you helped out. What you need to position in the mind of yourself and your manager is the work that would not have been done without you. Where were you special? Where did you actually contribute? And even if the truth is that you just did help out a little bit, or you did just assist a little bit, or you were part of it, it's all about how you communicate it. And this is not, you're not lying here in any way. You just have to package it and make it easier to understand what your contributions were. And then, of course, to make them sound as amazing as possible. I know a lot of you react to this as feeling comfortable, but this is the game. This is what some people are a lot better at than others. I'm sure that you've seen people around you that you see the work that they actually do, and you feel that it's unfair that they get credit for stuff that, it's not that they're lying, but it's not actually as amazing that they make it seem. That's your job now, to make it seem maybe a little bit more amazing than it is, but at least to communicate it and package it in a way that is easier for your boss to understand. Okay, this is what Anna did. So that, once again, getting into their minds, when they sit down and compare you to the rest of the team and trying to see where they're going to put that money, it's going to be clearer the contributions that you made. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense. So that is really about doing your job and what you did. And if you did a good job and you met these expectations, you should expect to get that bonus payout, which is really about delivering on those goals and KPIs that are hopefully clear. If they were not clear, that's a whole different discussion, which is surprising how often that happens, right? You said some people, maybe you have a goal that you were supposed to deliver on a project, and you go to your boss and you say, okay, I delivered on this project. And he's like, yeah, but it wasn't that impressive, or it's not what we expected. Learning here is that was not a clear enough KPI. Or you fight it and say, excuse me, but the KPI here is actually delivering on it. Maybe a little bit hard to fight, but I'm just saying that it's really about having very clear goals and KPIs that are not really up for discussion. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about where the real magic happens, which is what you have done that are outside of the expectations. And that's where the real bonus, raises, promotions, the amazingness really happens. because no one is going to give you amazing opportunities for doing your job. It's really about getting the job done and then doing amazing work. That's what's going to get you recognized. That's what's going to create opportunities. And this is where the fun stuff happens. So we've covered the basics, what was expected, how do you package that you have delivered on what was expected of you. And tomorrow we're going to talk about what comes after that. Until then, have a great day.